Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Womanpreneur Blueprint. I'm your host, Lori Robertson. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about this little habit that most of us have that is stealing our focus and is starting our day off in a bit of chaos. And we don't even realize that's what it is. Now, if you are anything like me, it is so tempting to wake up every day, reach over, grab their phone, and instantly start scrolling, texting, reading emails, checking DMs, listening to the news that I don't listen to anymore, but some of us still do. You do all of this stuff before your feet even hits the floor. Now, let me share something with you. Did you know that the way you start your morning sets the tone for your entire day? I didn't even know that, but it does. So today, what I want to do is I want to share 5 simple things that you can do before touching your phone that will help you stay grounded, focused, and intentional, even if you only have 5 or 10 minutes. This absolutely changed my mornings, and it was the best thing I could have done for myself. So you ready? Let's get into it. Now, the very first thing I do when I wake up now, I didn't do it before, but this is my process now. So this is what I want you to do. So the first thing is I want you to just breathe. Before you even open your eyes fully, take a few breaths, intentional breaths. That's it. No apps, no alarms, just breathing. Now, I started doing this after I realized I was waking up already anxious. And this was back in, I was working a 9 to 5. Now, one morning, I checked my phone right away and saw a passive aggressive work email. My heart was racing before I even brushed my teeth. That there was my sign. I started with just 3 slow breaths, and I noticed my whole nervous system just calmed down. So, this is what I did, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to try a 4 count inhale, then I want you to hold it for 4, then I want you to exhale for 4. You're literally telling your body that you're safe, that you've got this. And it takes less than a minute. And it brings you into your body instead of the chaos outside the world that's waiting for you, okay? Because once you get outside, that's when all of the chaos and all of the negativity and all that other stuff is going to come. So why not start your day off this way so it'll be much easier when you go outside? Then the second thing I want you to do is I want you to set an intention or ask yourself a grounding question. All right. So after you breathe, ask one simple question. What kind of energy do I want to bring in today? What do I want to manifest? How do I want my day to go? Ask these grounding questions. What does my soul need today? Now, I used to wake up and let the day happen to me, but asking myself these questions changed everything. So one morning, I said to myself, I said, today I want to be calm and clear, no matter what the day brings. And later, when I was about to react to something really petty and stupid, I stopped and I reminded myself of the intention. And that pulled me back to my center, and I focused on what I wanted my intention for the day to be, which was to be calm and clear. So ask yourself a few grounding questions. For example, what do I need today? What would success feel like today? What does my soul want today? How do I want my day to go? Things like that. Pick your own grounding question. But whatever feels good to you, pick that. This isn't about hustle, it's about direction. Okay, so you want to direct your day. Now, the third thing I want you to do is a quick gratitude, prayer, or meditation. Okay. I want you to have these moments just for yourself, real quick. Even if you don't have a lot of time, it won't take much to do this. Now, this part can look however you want. But for me, it was a mix of gratitude, prayer, and stillness. And it can be any way you want it to look, just make it feel good for you. Now, I remember one morning I woke up, I was overwhelmed, bills, a full schedule, personal stuff, just life, how it be lifing. So instead of reaching for my phone, I sat up, I closed my eyes, and I just said, thank you. That's all I said over and over again for a few minutes. Thank you for my breath. Thank you for my bed. Thank you for another shot at today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, whatever it is that you want to feel gratitude for, just say it over and over again, just for a few minutes. So, in the morning when you get up, just think of 3 things to start with that you're grateful for, right? They can be something very, very small, like I'm thankful for these warm socks. I'm thankful for my bed. I'm thankful for this new day. You get it. Anything that you are grateful for. Then say a quick prayer. Even just help me show up with love today. Just that simple. Help me show up with love today can change the direction of your day is going to go. Then sit in silence or use a meditation timer. Even 2 minutes can help. If you have more time, then of course, meditate a little bit longer. Or if you don't want to meditate, just sit in silence. Just be still. This will shift your entire frequency for the day unless you allow something else to come in and shift it back to a frequency that you don't want it to be on, okay? So the fourth thing is just to move your body. Okay. Even just stretching, get your body involved before the digital world invades your space. Okay. Get up, stretch. If you want to do some yoga, you can also still incorporate some more deep breathing, but just get your body moving. You can put on a little bit of music if it's going to make you feel good in the morning, some meditative music, anything just to move your body around. Now, I used to say, I don't have time for this in the morning, right? But one day I stood up, I rolled my shoulders, I stretched my arms, and I took 10 steps to get water. And I felt awake in a way that scrolling on my phone could never possibly give me. That tiny moment of movement reminded me that this body is mine. This space is mine. My time is mine. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to try a quick neck roll, then do a shoulder stretch, or just stand and reach up to the ceiling. And just as a little bonus, you can walk to the kitchen and get you some water, get you some juice. Well, always start your day off when you first wake up with water because it will hydrate your body. The organs, that's in there that you slept overnight have kind of shrank. So hydrate your body. It's going to make you feel so much better. Get that body online before the phone does. Okay? Now, number 5, I want you to write one thought down. Only take a few minutes, but journaling doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't. Just one thought, one feeling, or one thing you're hoping for today, or whatever the day that you're in. Okay? Just one particular thought. Now, let me share this with you. I started this during a stressful season in my life. Every morning, I wrote one line. Today, I want to feel capable. There was one where I said, I don't know what's next, but I trust it'll unfold. Looking back, those pages tell a story of someone showing up even when it was messy. And that's what I did. So when I go back and look at my journal sometimes, I'm like, wow, I was feeling like that. I am so glad that I don't go have a 9 to 5 because it was so draining to me. Now I have my own different stressors, but those particular stressors were all because I was stressed out about a job that I did not want to be at. So this is what you need to do, okay? Or you should do. I shouldn't tell you what you need to do. But keep a notepad or a journal nearby and write one line. That's it. No pressure. Just let your inside world come out before the outside world starts pulling on you. So let's take a quick recap of your 5 simple ways to create space before the scroll, to create your own energy before the scroll, to get your day started before that scroll. So number 1, remember I said breathe, some intentional breaths. Number 2, set your intention for the day. Number 3, get into an attitude of gratitude. Say a prayer or do some meditation. It only takes a couple of minutes. Then Number 4, move your body. Get that body moving. Go get you some water. Hydrate your body. If you want to dance around, put on a little bit of music. And then number 5, write something down. Just journal, just something, no pressure at all, just something that's on your mind, right? That you need to come out or just to think about something that you want to ponder on that day or whatever it is that you're feeling. Nothing, hard at all. You don't need a perfect routine at all. You just need to be present. These tiny moments add up. They help you own your day instead of just letting the world rush in and claim it before you do. And that's what happens when you do those things. All of that outside chitter chatter starts to come into your world when you haven't even washed your face yet. So you can keep on the same track that you're on now, right? Or you can keep yourself on track with this little app that I use every single morning that helps keep me on track. It has affirmations, a gratitude journal, it has quotes, visualization techniques. You can even create your own vision board. It reminds you to read, it sets your task up for the day, and it has a habit tracker and so much more. This is just something else that you can add as a tool to help keep you grounded in your life and in your business. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link down in the show notes. I hope that just these 5 simple tips will, if you practice them, will have a big impact on your life. So that's all I have for today. And if this episode has helped you, please share it with someone who's trying to stay grounded in a noisy world that we have out here. Please share it with someone who their days just don't go as they plan. They're really having a hard time. They're just struggling and they just need just a little bit of something to calm the chaos, either within them or outside in the crazy world that we live in. And hey, tomorrow morning, I want you to try one of those before you reach for that phone, just one. And I guarantee that you'll feel the shift. So please leave me a review, rate this episode. I would appreciate it so that I can show up for more people and they can find me in the searches for my podcast. So until next time, stay rooted, keep showing up. You are more than capable because you've got this. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.